It could take 6 to 9 months for the first coronavirus vaccine to be ready, according to infectious diseases expert Prof. Wang Linfa. Prof. Wang is one of 15 members on the World Health Organization's Emergency Committee for the COVID-19 outbreak. Scientists in China and Israel say they have developed potential vaccines, but Prof. Wang explains that it is still at an early stage.
This is very important to know that a vaccine candidate is not a licensed vaccine, so there's still a long way to go.
Candidate vaccines need to be tested in animals and human cells in the laboratory for safety and effectiveness, and if they do well in both, it will then be tested in humans. Once the vaccine hits the market, Prof. Wang says priority will go to high-risk areas.
For example, in a nation like South Korea, you don't vaccinate everybody. You vaccinated the church girls and associated with the church, and the healthcare works in that city first. It's really about identifying the key transmission events and who are at most risk to transmit. So if we vaccinate these populations first, we not only save them, but more importantly, prevent further transmission.
Unlike the flu virus, which changes with different flu seasons, the coronavirus has proven to be more stable, which means developing a vaccine for it may be easier.
Looks like it does not change as rapidly as SARS and MERS. The term is genetically relatively stable. That's good in the sense of developing tests and vaccines.
Prof. Wang also led a team of researchers at Duke-NUS Medical School to develop a serological test that can detect past infections in recovered coronavirus patients. Instead of detecting the virus itself, the new test detects antibodies in the blood. It was used to identify the missing link between the Grace Assembly of God Church and the Life Church and Missions clusters.
So I'm a strong believer, antibodies are important. And in my career, I have used antibodies to prove, Hendra comes from bats, SARS comes from bats. So as soon as I heard this, new, at that time it's called the 2019 novel coronavirus, I told my team to say, while everybody is, launching the PCR test, I'm going to develop serology. So we have virology dealing with the virus, serology dealing with the antibody in your serum or in your blood.
Asked about the possibility of reinfection, Prof. Wang says that antibodies remain in the body for years, and this should protect against another infection.
For COVID-19, we don't know, we're only 2 months into it, right? But SARS, for example, we have evidence 17 years later, our SARS survivors in Singapore still have antibodies. To a large degree, I will think that it will last years to come. I don't know if it's 17 years or 30 years or 5 years, but it will be years.